What's up, Internet? I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and this is one of my favorite boards from GNU. This is called the SPAM for 2019. This is a super progressive air machine collab with Airblaster. This is a directional shape, all-mountain, kind of POW killer for intermediate to advanced level riders. The shaping and the geometries of this deck are awesome. The colorways, the gray, the orange sidewall, and then the kind of like teal die-cut bottom is like really rad. I think GNU did a phenomenal job at executing this board. But the thing, besides how it looks, it rides like one hell of a time. Now, geometries of the shape. There's a 7-meter side-cut radius, so this thing turns on a dime really, really fast. However, even though it only comes in one size, a 157, it has a 105 centimeter contact length. The effective edge is 105 centimeters, so it's actually fairly short. The tail is really short. The stance is set back 2 inches. It has a 26 centimeter waist width, so anyone with size 11 feet and larger can get on this thing and of course have a fun time. The nose is massive. As you see, it's 31.7 centimeters wide, and then there's a 26 millimeter taper in the tail. That's actually quite a bit. So when you ride into the deep stuff, the tail is going to sink. It has a little notched out swallowtail, and the nose is going to stay afloat because it's so wide, it has so much surface area. But then there's like the profile shape. This is pretty cool. So this is a powder freerider deck that has GNU's most progressive and aggressive profile shape. It's called it's called C3. And C3 is basically a camber dominant style board. So you can see there's a nice little arc to it. But what's unique about this is that other C3 boards have a little bit of raised up rocker between the feet. This one really doesn't have. I don't know if it's just this one or the ones that I've ridden. They don't really have much of a raised up rocker between the feet. It almost feels like a full camber board. It's lightning fast edge to edge despite it being 26 centimeters wide, and it has lots of loaded ollie pop in that really short and explosive tail. However, the feel and flex rating of the deck is actually going to be about a 5, so pretty average, even though it has a good amount of energy. So it's pliable, but still has this lightning fast response. Inside is a G1 wood core. A majority of it is actually aspen wood, and then there's strips of polonium down the rails. Polonium is just a little bit more lightweight, a little bit more pliable. There's biax glass on the bottom that makes the board smooth, triax glass on top that gives it a lively feel. Both together with a birch internal sidewall, ultra high molecular weighted sidewall in addition to that, makes a very strong style board. These are built near Canada by snowboarders with jobs, and Mervyn Manufacturing GNU has always done a great job. Actually, one of my very first boards was a 1993 GNU Skidder, 139, and it was just basically, it was plain and simple camber deck. And ever since then, I've always loved what GNU has done, and they continually put out boards like this that make snowboarding so much fun. The feelings that you have riding this deck are just a blast. Of course, it's going to be fast. It has a sintered style base. Make sure to keep it waxed up throughout the season. And then there's magnet traction edges, serrated knife-like blade edges. There's 7 serrations, smaller ones on the nose and the tail, larger ones in between the feet for better grip when you're railing through those turns. Again, 7-meter side cut radius, huge taper in the tail, big sweeping nose. This thing is an all-mountain killer. If you want to dip into the deep stuff, you can definitely do it. And with a short 105 effective edge, this thing turns like a dream come true. That's right. Check it out at thehouse.com. You can see the link below in the description. Leave a comment or a question. Let me know if you've ever ridden this thing or what you think of it. Subscribe to the channel there. Check out more vids there, and hopefully I'll see you guys on snow. Peace.